Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Thursday, July 10th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Make sure you subscribe and hey, flip on that notification bell. That way you get notified when this video drops and you get the best of the number with us here in these three games we look at here today on the Diamond. As we always do, we get to the capper, see how they're rolling along, and then we'll get to the three plays we're going to cover here today for you in today's action. Let's kick it off over to Ramon to get us started. How are you doing here, Ramon?
Yeah, real good, Rod. We're in the middle of the baseball week and going to have games here to talk about on Cover the Spread. We're going to bring you some winners here in just a moment.
Definitely. Hey, I ended my losing streak and then went right back on to another losing streak. We had the Giants the other day with the nice little comeback walk-off win, and then on Tuesday or on Wednesday's action for me, the Dodgers didn't come through and get us over the total. It came under, lower scoring one on that one. Got me back on, so I'll be looking for a bounce back here in this one. So that's what I'm doing. Heading on over to Al. How are you doing here on this Thursday, Al?
Yeah, still trying to snap my streak here, but hopefully that's what we get done for everyone here on Thursday.
Definitely. Let's get to it. First game we're looking at, we got the Seattle Mariners taking on the Yankees here in this one. This is the game I like, and I'll get us started. We got Seattle rolling along. We got Brian Wu on the bump for the Mariners here in this one. And after we've seen a little hiccup from Wu where he wasn't doing so good, but hey, over his last four starts now, there's the Wu we know rolling along, only giving up 2 earned runs over his last four starts. Definitely rolling along, equated to 3 wins for the team. And I think he has a good start here against the Yankees squad. We've seen one matchup already this year against the Yankees. He went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, no earned runs in that matchup back in May. So expect another good start here from Wu. And then we got Stroman going on the bump for the Yankees. And hey, Stroman, not bad. He's seen the Seattle squad a few times. First time this year he's seen the this Seattle squad. He did see Seattle last year, went 7 innings in that one, gave up 3 hits and only 1 earned run. And that 1 earned run was a home run. Gave up a long ball in that one. So I expect Stroman here to have himself a good start. We've seen him Stroman on the road, not so good. Stroman at home, hey, he's been good in his home starts. So I expect him to have a good start here. The total's at 9. I think when you throw it to the bullpens after you get past Stroman and Wu, I think these bullpens do the shutdown as well. And we cruise under the total here in this one. I see it at 9 in most places. I like it. Give me the under 9 with Seattle and the Yankees to get it started here on Thursday. I don't know, over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Seattle or the Yankees here on Thursday?
It just feels to me like the Yankees do have Seattle's number a little bit. I know that this has been a real rough stretch for the Yankees. They're starting to, make a few interesting moves. They cut DJ LeMahieu. They've had to shake up their pitching a little bit, but they still opened this series with a 10-3 win, and they've kind of dominated the Mariners a little bit. They've won 5 of their last 6 at home coming in, and they've beaten the Mariners in 7 of the last 9 heading into a Tuesday night's game, and then also have won 17 of the last 24 between the two teams here. So look, I'm kind of a Marcus Stroman truther. His career's not over. He's not bumming along with this 7 ERA thinking that he's just playing out the string. There's more likely that Stroman will pitch in the postseason than he'll be given his outright released or traded or something like that. So look, 2 starts, both went 5 innings there for Stroman right now. He did have a good outing against the Mariners, 7 1/3 innings last season. So I'm actually going to take the Yankees here. I know Wu's been real sharp, man, no doubt about it. 3 of his 4 recent starts have been lights out leading into this game, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Yankees here. I think they have a little something over on Seattle here. Nothing to the rumor that Cal Raleigh thinks that Aaron Judge just hits home runs with a 3-run deficit in the 9th inning solo shots there, but let's see if he does the damage with the runners on Thursday here.
Definitely. I don't know where to Al. What do you like here in this one? Seattle or New York on Thursday?
Yeah, it's going to be very tempting very tough to pass up on the Yankees at this price. But yeah, Woo's been great all season long. He has great numbers against this lineup too. And I kind of agree with this under again, as you were saying. Stroman much better than his numbers, and again has very good numbers against these Mariners. One guy that does hit him well, however, is Luke Raley. He has 3 hits and 6 at bats with a home run against him. So I'll take a shot on him to get us an RBI here. On the other side, if you want to take a shot on Judge, I don't think you're going to get much plus money here. Hey, you might get a decent price against Woo, but Judge sees him well too. He has 3 hits and 8 at bats with a double, 4 RBIs against Woo. So something to think about there too if you're looking for some props on this play. But I like, other than those 2 guys, they have great numbers against these lineups, and I do like a lower scoring game. I'll go first 5 and under in the first 5, and I'll take a small shot on these props.
Hey, that wraps up the first game we looked at here on Thursday's slate. Let's head on over to game number 2, where we got the Atlanta Braves taking on the Athletics here in this one. This is Ramon's game, so he'll get us started here. Braves or Athletics here on Thursday.
Yeah, I'll take the Athletics plus $1.70. Oh, that was last month's script here, Rod. Things have changed over the last month here. This is almost a pick'em right now with the A's and the Braves in West Sacramento. The Braves are, at least into Wednesday when we record this. They're on a pretty serious losing streak right now. And not only that, they're not coming close. And they're playing, they're playing teams like the A's. They're playing the Orioles. I'll give them a little credit. They're playing they were playing the Angels, however. Angels are 500. I'll give them that too. But they're still not coming close. Now, Strider's been pitching well here. This should be the spot where he can be the stopper here, but the Braves offense has kind of gone in the tank. They've let him down here in those last couple of games. Maybe they can wake up in West Sacramento where the balls fly out, but Sears has pretty good numbers against some of these Braves. In fact, this lineup that he's facing barely hitting over 200, and there's some metrics also that say Sears is well positioned here in this game to have a strong outing. So I'm taking the A's right now. There's something wrong with the Braves right now. If they're not getting it together just yet here, we're at the All-Star break and still well under 500. When is the comeback going to start for the Braves here? I know it's been a rough one for the A's, but they have shown a little bit of life here at home, and the volatility is always high in this ballpark. I'm taking the A's on Thursday night.
Head on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? The Braves or Athletics here on Thursday.
Yeah, just going to look at a prop for everyone here. One I like quite a bit. We're looking at Drexen Profar here, who's missed a lot of this season, but has 6 hits, 2 home runs, and 3 RBIs in his 6th game back going into Wednesday's game. And also has 2 hits with 2 RBIs and 4 at-bats against Sears. And he's getting a very nice plus 180 on Wednesday. So I think he gets a decent price here, and I'll take him to get us an RBI in this one.
He's looked good coming out that PED suspension.
Right? Definitely he has. Definitely he has. Looked real good. For me here in this one, I'm going to take an under. I know tough spot to take an under in the homeless shelter here, especially because the weather's going to be hot. I'm going to say it's going to be north of 100 in this one. We're looking at high 90s, definitely for sure. Supposedly wind blowing out a little bit as well, but I think you got Strider on the bump, and he hasn't given up more than 3 runs in his last 4 or 5 starts. He's starting to put things together. Sears, as Ramon alluded to, dealing along. Sears in these spots has been money after giving up no runs in the previous one. He comes back, he's 7-0 in the spot, but at this 10 total, I'm going to take an under here. I know the temperature's hot and everybody's like, oh, balls fly out, but not with these 2 pitchers going. I think you got a lower scoring one, or we sneak under the total 10 in this one on Thursday. That wraps up game number 2. Let's head on over to the last one we're looking at on the diamond, and we got Arizona taking on the Padres here in this one on Thursday. This is Al's game. He's going to get us started. What do you like, D-backs or Padres on Thursday?
Yeah, another one of these matchups where maybe you don't have the 2 best starters in the league, but they have good numbers against each other's lineups here. And, not playing their best baseball right now, but I think the Padres still the better team here. And despite what the numbers say, I still take San Diego's lineup over Arizona's. I know Arizona's has the better numbers here. But again, with the home field advantage here too, I think we're getting a decent price on the Padres in this one at home, and I think they just get the job done. I know, again, Vasquez, not an ace by any means, but holding this team to just 10 hits and 44 at-bats. So I think he does well enough here to put his team in a good spot. I'll take the Padres here.
Heading on over to Ramon, Arizona, or the Padres here on Thursday night.
I like what Al said there because there's no doubt that Arizona's had a great year offensively. The Padres have had trouble with their offensive chemistry. It seems like they can't get everyone clicking at the same time. They've had players who've been super hot, but unfortunately, it's at those times they're not putting it together as a unit. And recently, it's been Jackson Merrill who's kind of been struggling here. But these two exact pitchers matched up in a game last September, and they kind of spun it on one another. Vasquez 6 innings pitched, allowed just 1 hit in that outing. Eduardo had a scoreless 4 2/3 innings in that outing. And these are the type of left-handers the Padres they struggle with. Guys like Eduardo. This expected lineup I'm seeing here, probably just about 215, 220 will be the previous batting average of this group against Eduardo. So I'm going to go under in the first 5 here. Arizona's bullpen is starting to clean up a little bit, but that's where they kind of struggle. So let me take under in the first 5 here with Vasquez and Eduardo Rodriguez, Arizona and San Diego on Thursday night.
Yeah, for me, I'm kind of agree with you, Ron. I like a lower scoring one. I think Eduardo can do a deal and mow down some Padres. As you alluded to, they struggle sometimes against left-handed pitching. So I think Rodriguez has a good start. And I'm not the big Vasquez guy, but here in this spot, last time we seen him against Arizona, he definitely was mowing him down. It was last year. They played a few games already this season, and a few of those have led to a lower scoring matchup as well. We just haven't seen these two guys pitch head to head this year, but it was a 5-0 game then. In that game, no runs in the first inning. I'm going to go with the same here in this one. No runs first inning. I think both these pitchers can get us 3 outs and get us out of that first inning. Nothing to head into inning number 2. Take the Nerfy in that one. Hey, that wraps it up for Thursday's action. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about the 3 games we covered here for you on Thursday's games. And as always, let's do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, we got the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. This game I love. Pitchers duel, take the under Seattle and the New York Yankees. Next game we looked at, we got the Atlanta Braves taking on the Athletics. This is Ramon's game. He says take the Athletics in this one over the Braves. And then we've got the last game we're looking at, Padres taking on Arizona. This is Al's game. He says take the Padres here in this one. Hey, that wraps it up for Thursday's action. Let's make it a nice winning day today. Love it. Love these plays we've got for you. Let's make it a good one and do what we always do here. And what is that? We're going to cover spread.